What's up, guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to, of course, a random pick day. I've got another new episode for you guys, and what I decided to do today was increase the budget just a little bit from last week's episode. So the players are between 15 and 25k. I'm going to get a gold player, another gold player, and then an inform as our 3 players today. I'm again going for the most interesting card that I think could fit into the team, and I've used a bunch of these guys on page number 4 lately. So we go with 86 rated Angel Di Maria. He's a position change, he's an upgrade, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Now on page number 8, I decided to go with Arturo Vidal. I thought Argentine player in Di Maria would be difficult to link to the Chilean player in the Bundesliga. I thought that might be a bit challenging for us. And then for our special item, I decided to go for the guy right here on screen right now on page number 12, Alacer. I don't know how to pronounce his name, and you Spanish guys out there will have to forgive me today because I don't know how to say his name correctly. The commentators call him like Alacer, but I just feel like it's Alacer. I don't know. But this is where I'm going to play our 3 players today in our 4-3-3 number 4th variant formation. And this is the entire squad. We've got Record Breaker Buffon in goal. Of course, use the regular one if you want a nice cheaper option than that. We've got Bernat and Rafael as right back and left back. 2 non-rare options, of course, very, very cheap there. Juan Jesus and Miranda as a perfect link centre-back option. Again, I've got the inform or second inform Miranda. You could, of course, use the just regular versions or the upgrade if you wanted to cut that cost. And I worked out that this team, if you just use regular versions of the cards, would be a very, very cheap team. Pastore, Vidal, Thiago going into the midfield. But of course, Vidal, our first random pick player today. He is 86 rated. He just performed pretty well for Bayern Munich in the Champions League and actually got himself a special item. I recorded that before that even happened, but he has now got an orange man of the match if you're looking to boost this squad if you've got a bigger budget. And then Angel Di Maria, this is an 86 version. He's got like an 87 and 88, and I think he's even got an 89 orange as well if you are absolutely balling. And then Paco Alacer, we're going to call him, has got 79 pace, 79 dribbling, 84 shooting. When I saw him, I thought maybe he'd be a big target man. Turns out he's only 5'9" with less than 80 pace, so I didn't know what to really expect. This particular squad around 200k, but you can literally cut off probably 150 of that just from using the regular versions of Miranda and Buffon if you were on a budget. Now, this team, I think we scored loads of goals really quickly. It was one of those good weeks, which is the complete polar opposite to what we did last week, where I had a bit of a mare and played like 4 games and just told myself to stop playing because I know that I would have like thrown everything out of the window. So that was nice to have a good week so far this week. Performances, I'm getting wins and stuff, which is good. In terms of performers in the team, I really like Pastore in the midfield. Actually, I like all 3 of our midfielders. They were all very hard-working. The 2 CMs like Vidal and Pastore doing lots of good up and down the pitch work for us. And then Thiago is just an absolute revelation at cam. He may not be quick, but his dribbling is insane and he's such a great little player. And then I was a little bit torn on our striker because he sometimes pulls away from defenders, sometimes he doesn't get anywhere near pulling away from the defenders, but he has got a shot on him, I'll give him that. And he is a very cheap inform as well if you were looking to pick one of those up. And of course, in a very popular league, a very popular nation, he will link up to lots of good players and more importantly, lots of cheap players if you are on a budget. Because I know that you guys keep leaving comments about it would be nice to see some cheaper options for players and squad builders and all of that good stuff. And I'm working on it, trust me. I'm trying to cover all my bases because I know that there are a lot of people out there that have a hell of a lot of coins. More coins than me. So, yeah, it's a bit of a tough one to juggle that one. But as you can see here, the main goal scorer of my entire team, and I wasn't trying to force the ball to him at all, was Arturo Vidal from centre midfield. I don't know whether to rate him extremely highly for getting in on the action or whether to rate him terribly because he was always out of position. I don't know. I felt like he was in position, but what's he doing out there on the right wing for that particular goal? I have no idea. Those were the clips for the random pick today. It's time to review, people. Now, my goalkeeper was sensational. This GT Buffon is absolutely amazing. And of course, this week, he's got an even higher rated card, an 87 rated in form, but it's nowhere near as cool as the blue and red record breaker one, of course. Miranda, Juan Jesus, both top performers in the squad. And I actually got to say, Bernat as a left back, bellissimo, absolutely godly. I didn't know what I was going to say there, so I went with any word that began with B. Pastore in the squad and Thiago, both brilliant. Like they do absolute work for you as well. Jesse Rodriguez, who's I haven't mentioned him yet in the squad, but I thought he was a top player as well. Lots of amazing pace and dribbling. But Arturo Vidal gets a 5-star value for money and a 9.5 out of 10. I genuinely think this right here is nearly the perfect midfielder on the game. I just wish maybe he had slightly better skill moves. That would be the only thing that could raise him up to like a 10 out of 10. And then Angel Di Maria gets 4-star value for money, 8 out of 10. That's an above average rating, but I felt like he missed quite a few chances, which I felt like he should have tucked away. That's the only thing stopping him from being better. And then Alaker, 4-star value for money, 7.5 out of 10. That's a pretty average rating, but he's a pretty average player. You score about a goal a game, but he's a nice cheap informer, maybe one for you guys to try out. So that's the random pick for this week. I hope you've enjoyed. We've done another week where we've chosen the most interesting. So what I'll do now is I'll ask you guys a question. What should we do for next week's episode? Should I do an episode that was based in my club again and try not to spend any coins and you guys can play along with me? Should I do a regular version of the random pick like we always used to do? Or should I do another episode where we base it around the most interesting player on the page? Let me know down below in the comments section. Leave a like on the video whilst you're there. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you are new. Have a lovely Sunday and I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.